Have you ever wondered what you'd do if you had more money than you could possibly spend in 100 lifetimes? Would you invest in groundbreaking technology, or would you blow it on something outrageous, something so unbelievably stupid that people would be shaking their heads for decades to come? Today on Tales from the Globe, we're diving into the strangest, wildest, and dumbest purchases ever made by billionaires. From a $24 million pocket watch, to a car collection that makes Jay Leno look broke, to an actual golden toilet, these stories prove that when it comes to extreme wealth, common sense is often the first thing to go. So sit back, because what you're about to hear will make you rethink what rich really means. A watch worth more than a mansion. Let's start with something small. Tiny even. A pocket watch. Not just any pocket watch, though. The Patek Philippe Henry Graves Super Complication, often described as the world's most complicated timepiece. This masterpiece was commissioned in 1939 by American businessman Henry Graves, who paid just $15,000 at the time, equivalent to about $200,000 today. That's still a lot of money, but here's where it gets crazy. In 2014, this very watch sold at auction for $24 million. Why? Because it wasn't just telling the time. It had 24 different functions: sunrise and sunset times, lunar phases, even a star chart. Inside, 920 individually crafted parts and 70 jewels, all made by hand. But here's the question. Does anyone really need a pocket watch more expensive than a Beverly Hills mansion? Probably not. Yet someone was willing to pay for it. The Sultan and his 7,000 cars. Alright, imagine you're a billionaire who loves cars. Maybe you buy a dozen luxury rides, maybe 20. But what if I told you that the Sultan of Brunei owns between 5,000 and 7,000 cars? Yes, 1,000. His royal garages are packed with over 400 Ferraris, 24 Lamborghinis, and 600 Rolls-Royces. One of those Rolls, called the Star of India, is valued at $14 million, making it the most expensive Rolls-Royce ever built. All told, his collection is estimated to be worth about $5 billion. That's 25% of his entire net worth parked in garages. Can you even drive that many cars? Not in a lifetime. The Golden Throne. Let's move to America, where rapper Birdman once made headlines for buying a toilet. But not just any toilet. A toilet made of solid gold, costing him a cool $1 million. He bragged about it on Instagram, but fans weren't impressed. After all, he was in the middle of a massive $51 million lawsuit with Lil Wayne at the time. Spending $1 million on a shiny throne when you're in legal trouble? Not the smartest move. And believe it or not, he could have gone one step further. There's a company in Australia that actually sells 22-karat gold toilet paper. Yes, that exists. Thankfully, even Birdman wasn't that bold. The island that spells your name. Next, let's jet over to the United Arab Emirates, where Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan, also known as the Rainbow Sheikh, decided that just owning a private island wasn't enough. No, he wanted his island to scream his name, literally. So he hired workers to carve HAM80 into the sand, so big that each letter was half a mile long. The cost? Roughly $22 million. The carving was so massive, it actually formed waterways and could be seen clearly from Google Earth. Imagine having so much money that you can rewrite geography just to make your name visible from space. Backhand index pointing right, quick pause before we continue. If you're enjoying this wild ride through billionaire insanity, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Here at Tales from the Globe, we bring you the most fascinating and bizarre stories from every corner of the world. You won't want to miss what's coming next. A car covered in diamonds. Over in Saudi Arabia, Prince Al Walid allegedly made one of the flashiest purchases ever, a Mercedes SL 600 encrusted with 300,000 Swarovski diamonds. The car reportedly cost $4.8 million. And get this, rumor has it he charged people $1,000 just to touch it. But here's the twist. The prince later denied ever owning the car. So, what's the truth? Was it his? Or was the story just an elaborate rumor that spread too far? Either way, the diamond Mercedes remains one of the most bizarre symbols of extreme wealth ever reported. Luxury ice cubes. Now, this one takes cool to a whole new level, literally. A California company called Glosse sells luxury ice cubes for $325 per bag. That's 50 ice cubes, meaning each one costs about $6.50. Their pitch? Regular ice has impurities that ruin the flavor of your drink, while theirs is perfectly pure. But seriously, $6.50 for a single cube of frozen water? That's almost the price of the cocktail itself. Would you pay that much for ice? Let us know in the comments. Billionaire Smart City. Not all billionaire purchases are dumb.
Take Bill Gates.
In 2017, he spent $80 million on 25,000 acres of barren desert in Arizona. Sounds like a waste, right? But here's the twist. He's building an entire smart city called Belmont. Plans include 80,000 homes, advanced infrastructure, schools, autonomous vehicles, and cutting-edge tech. It's essentially a city of the future. So, while it sounded dumb at first, maybe this is one billionaire purchase that could actually change the world. Jets you can't even use. Tech billionaire Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle, went a little overboard with his shopping list. Among his purchases, not one, but two military fighter jets, a Marchetti S-211 and a Soviet MiG-29. Problem is, the US government refused to let him import the MiG, meaning he spent millions on a plane he couldn't even use. The Marchetti is valued at $3.4 million and the MiG? A whopping $22 million. That's nearly $30 million tied up in jets that sit grounded. Talk about money not well spent. Elon Musk's James Bond car. Now, here's a fun one. In 2013, Elon Musk bought a car for just under $1 million. Sounds normal, right? Except this car wasn't just a car. It was the Lotus Esprit submarine car from the James Bond film The Spy Who Loved Me. Does it actually work underwater? Probably not. But Musk said it inspired the design of the Cybertruck, so maybe it wasn't such a dumb purchase after all. The craziest part? Before Musk bought it, the car had been sitting in a storage shed, forgotten, after being bought for just $100 in 1989. Titanic 2. Finally, the dumbest billionaire purchase of them all. In 2013, Australian mining magnate Clive Palmer announced plans to build a modern-day replica of the RMS Titanic. Yes, that Titanic. The ship that famously sank in 1912. His new vessel, called Titanic 2, would be nearly identical, 883 feet long, 55,000 tons, and carrying over 3,000 people. The estimated cost? Between $425 and $567 million. To his credit, Palmer promised the new ship would have enough lifeboats this time. But really, spending $500 million to recreate a disaster? That's a level of dumb that might never be topped. And there you have it, some of the dumbest, strangest, and most outrageous purchases ever made by billionaires. Which one shocked you the most? The golden toilet? The diamond car? Or the billionaire who carved his name so big it can be seen from space? Let us know in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Tales from the Globe, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss another unbelievable story from around the world. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.